All right. Okay, let's start with this simple question, which is kind of like a recap of what we did. Okay, I want to solve for x. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, is x an angle or is it a side? Let me know in the chat. Is it an angle or a side? Let me know. Good, it's an angle. And we already know, every time we have an angle, what are we going to do? Angle? What? A what angle? Who remembers? What kind of angle? Anytime we're looking for an angle using trig, what do we need to do? Like this is my song of the year. Sine cos tan, not quite Nicole. Whenever we're looking for it, you're correct. We're going to be using sine cos and tan. That's it, Mateo. I'm loving that you haven't lost it. Good. Okay, remember to stay muted, guys. Okay, good. We're going to shift angle. Okay. All right. Anytime we see that we need an angle, we're going to click shift. So we're going to grab our calculators. Hi, Anotida, in just 1 second. Okay, we're going to grab calculators. I will in just a second, Anotida. I knew this was coming. All right. So we're going to grab calculators, and we'll remember that in reference to our angle, this side will be the adjacent side. That side will be our opposite side. And that side over there will be our hypotenuse. So between the sine, the cos, and the tan, let me write them out the way that we know them. So, I have the opposite side and the hypotenuse. Which one? Between sine, cos, and tan, which one am I going to use? Sine or cos or tan? Using my opposite and my hypotenuse. Which one has an O and an H? Is it cos? Now we got it. Good. It's actually sine. I hope everybody else agrees, because I'm getting answers from one person at the moment. That's it. Offense, thank you. And Sepang and Sinoguche, excellent stuff. So we're going to go sine. Because we know that we're looking for the angle, we're going to click shift sine. So arc sine of opposite, which is 4, over hypotenuse, which is 6. Okay. And that's going to give me x. X is equal to shift sine of 4 over 6. Give me an answer, guys. Punch it into your calculator and give me an answer. I mean, Tita, really, I know. Then you're just going to be flying. Your hand's going to be up everywhere. I know. True. I agree. I feel like you're tired because it's like midweek, just open school, but I know you'll get to it. We are going to use special angle, not in this particular one, Michael. There's a particular reason. Good. The answer is 41,81 watts. 41,81 watts. Okay, I'm going to change the screen just quickly. What is it for? Good, blessing, excellent. Hopolo and Lisef, I'm going to help you guys out in just a second. Give me a second. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Degrees, thank you, blessing. Degrees, because we're calculating for an angle. All right, we're going to be calculating for degrees. Excellent. Now, if we look at y, let's look at y. If we look at y over here, what are we calculating for, guys? We know that this is 41,81. Are we calculating for an angle or for a side? Yes, we're going to round off my melodies. Good, we're looking for a side. And remember, guys, when we were doing the lesson on Monday, we said that when we look for a side, number 1 step is to label, right? So we're going to first need an angle though. Okay, is there an angle that we can find that is in this triangle? Okay, because this is the 90-degree triangle that we're going to use. Caitlin, you say yes. Which angle are we going to be looking for? We've got a right angle. The right angle is down here. Here's the right angle. I need another angle on the book. Either this one, which we don't know the value of, or that one. Which one can we calculate for? A and D. Which one can we calculate for? Good. You can calculate for D, right? Because if I have X over here and I have 90 degrees over there, these things make up the interior angles of a triangle. So guys, find my D. Please give me an answer for D, for this angle over here. Hello, Didi. Okay, Caitlin says 48.19, and I agree, 48.19 degrees. Excellent. And now that we have this angle over here, okay, now that we have this angle over here, we can label. What are we going to call this side? The one right next door to my angle, to my reference angle. What do we call that side? Good, the adjacent. Thank you, Nicole. Excellent. This is the adjacent. And this side all the way over there, this 4 over here, what do we call that? Good, the opposite. And we know that the one that's always opposite the 90-degree angle, that's our so we're done labeling. Excellent, beautiful. Step 2 is for us to compare what we have versus what we want. Right, good. Oh, Nicole, lovely. Sure. Yeah, lovely. Yo, you guys are amazing, amazing. Okay, good. All right, we're going to look at what we have versus what we want. Now, what do we have? I know we have an angle. We have the angle 48.19. And we also have the opposite, which is 4. What do we want, guys? What do we want? Which is what? What is Y in terms of our labeling? Good, blessing, excellent, Onako, that's it. It's our hypotenuse. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's our hypotenuse. So, between so, half, and power, one of them uses opposite and hypotenuse. Between sine, cos, and tan, which one uses opposite and hypotenuse? Seeing quite a lot of sines and tans. Opposite hypotenuse, O and H. Which one is it? It's sine. Good. So step number 3, we set up an equation. Okay. Question 3, step number 3, right, is for us to set up an equation. Good. So we'll go sine of 48.19 is equal to the opposite, which is 4 over hypotenuse, which is Y. That's the thing we're looking for. Didi says, ma'am, how did you get the angle 48? All right, Didi, here's my triangle. Okay, here is my triangle there. Okay, we just figured out what this angle is. We know that that angle is 90 degrees. Can we work out D? Hi, it's Ninjavulo, no worry. Okay, we can work out D because of the interior angles of a triangle. Okay, that's how we found the 48.1. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, no worries. Anachita, do you want to finish up here for us, my dude? I see we're awake now. We're ready. Yes, let's go for it.
I bet. Okay, so let's see, we're gonna multiply both sides by Y.
Good, multiply by Y, and then we'll have Y sine of 48,19 is equal to 4. Next thing.
Then we're going to divide both sides by sine 48,19.
Beautiful.
Then our
what is our final?
Then our final answer is going to be 5,37.
Good. 5,37. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Thanks, Anita. I need to eventually get there. We get back to you.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. Awesome. All right, guys. Okay. I don't know if we do have anybody new today, but today is quiz day. So if you don't know what quiz day is, at the end of the lesson, you will get a link to today's quiz. Hello, Queen. Everybody say hello to the Slate Queen herself. Okay, I'm going to go up in just a second. Okay, you've got 5 seconds, Didi. And Stephen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Live laugh. Oh, never forgive. Teacher Nelly, you are never forgiven for this. You are forever to be blamed for this. Okay, that's it. That's your 5 seconds, guys. All right. Excellent. Okay, today is quiz day, but we'll get to that in just a second. All right. Now let's think about looking at the angle put together with what we've learned about finding rings. So we're going to be putting these two things together as before, but we're going to be doing it in more of a angle of elevation. All right, let's look at what we do. They say an office block is located 100 meters from a block of from the top of the block of flats, okay, the angle of elevation to the top of the office block is 25 degrees. Okay, I'm going to mark areas in red. So I'm going to mark this area in red. I'm going to mark this area in purple. I'm going to mark this area in blue. I'm going to mark this area in blue. I want you guys to tell me which color represents the 25-degree angle that we're looking at. Red, blue, purple, or green. Read the question again, guys. Read it again. It says an office block is located 100 meters from a block of flats. From the top of the block of flats, the angle of elevation to the top of the office block is 25 degrees. Which of these angles, the red, the purple, the blue, or the green, is the 25 degrees? This question says the green. I want to see if everybody else agrees. Okay, Onako says red. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of red. Okay, Nomasibi says the purple. I see 2 people saying purple. Lesego also says purple. Mufilo says red. I'm telling you, yes, some of them are going to be depressed. Yes, that's what Caitlin. Caitlin's catching on. She's like, wait, okay. Wipilo says purple, red. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of red. I'm going to tell you guys who's correct. Jonathan says purple, Princess says Roy. Love it. Okay. Heightened Swallow. Offensive says purple. All right. Pat yourself on the back if you said purple, because purple is the correct answer. Give yourself a nice, yeah. Okay, let's reinterpret what they've actually used. Okay, let's look at this particular question. It says here, okay, Princess. Okay, that's okay. We'll give that to you. Okay. And the Chico's cheating. He's like, equals purple. No, 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 not at all. All right, it says from the top of the block of flats. Now, here is the block of flats over here, guys. The top of the block of flats is here. So it says from the top of the block of flats, the angle of elevation to the office block. So we're starting at the top of the office block of flats, going towards the office block. We're going towards it. So the angle that is created will be over here. Okay. So this one is 25 degrees. Okay. That's the one. So if you say purple, well done. Well done, well done, well done. All right. Let's look at the next part. The next part says here, the angle of elevation to the bottom of the office block is 39 degrees. Now, between the orange and the blue and the green, which one of these is the 39 degrees that we are looking at? Peter says green. Siamo also says green. Read the question, guys. Read it very carefully. Okay. Remember, both of these things are coming from the top of the block of flats. Now it says the angle of depression to the bottom of the office block is 39. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing blue, I'm seeing orange, I'm seeing green. Yo, too many colors, too many colors. Okay, blue, green, orange, orange, orange. Okay, let's see if we are understanding. Blue, green, okay. Now, remember guys, both of our angles will start. The depressing angle is blue. Yes, yes, Anatida. Correct. So if you said blue, I know, yes, teacher Nelly, I'm also watching and I'm like, some of you guys are just writing all the colors. Okay. If you said blue, well done, because that is the correct answer. All right, let's read about what they're actually saying here. Remember, guys, both of these come from the top of the office, of the block of flats. And it says, from here, top of the office block, the angle of depression goes to the bottom of the office block. It goes downwards towards the bottom of the office block. So the angle of depression that we're looking for is that one over there. Very funny, but okay. Since all of this is according to the annual teaching plan given by the government, this is term 3 work. Okay. All right. So we need to be able to interpret this ourselves, guys. Remember, this drawing that we've got here doesn't really have much on it. So we need to be able to interpret it. Okay. And this does, in fact, come from an exam paper. I just need to find out one and all. Okay. It says your school moves fast. Your school really moves fast. Okay. Okay. Letoto says, ma'am, what does depression mean in this case? Okay. So an angle of elevation is if we're on the ground and we move up, we're going upwards. So that's elevation. Okay. That's an angle of elevation. And if we're up top and we move down, that is an angle of. Okay. So that's what they mean when they say angle of depression and angle of elevation. Okay, just give me a thumbs up if that makes sense, Letoto. Excellent, excellent stuff. No worries. No worries, Tinswalo. No worries. Okay, let's answer some of these questions, guys. All right, the first question says here, I want to give that away. Hi, Jessica, no worries. All right, it says here, write in the given angles and lengths in the figure below. Okay, we missed the length. Okay. So they say that the office block is located 100 meters from a block of flats. Again, let's color it, guys. Purple or red or green. Where does the 100 meters go? Where does the 100 meters go? Read the question again. Okay. It says that the 100 meters, an office block is located 100 meters from the block of flats. Purple, red, or green? Okay. Anochida, where does the 100 meters go? Okay, good. Not 100 meters apart. Good. Green, red, green, green, green. Oh, all right. The greens have it, and the green would be correct. Exactly, 100%. Green part, this part over here is 100. Okay. That is 100 meters. All right, good. So you're going to get 1 mark to bring those in correctly. Well done. All right. Now it says, find the height of the block of flats. Okay. No worries, Valente. Welcome. All right, we're going to find this height. Right, but here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. When we normally have things like this, we always assume that the ground is flat and that these two things will create a 90-degree angle like that, right? The next thing we also assume is that this line and that one are parallel to each other. So we are looking for which length? Anatida?
Okay, I got it. Okay. So that angle right there by the 39 angle, we are going to say 90 degrees minus 39, since that's originally the 90 degrees.
Good, because this whole thing could be 90 degrees. So we can say 90 degrees minus 39 degrees, which is 51. Equal to 41 degrees. Good. So we know that this angle over here would be 41 degrees.
Is it 41 or 51? Ma'am, it's 51.
Is it 51?
Yeah, it's 51.
51.
90
51.
minus
51.
39. Yeah.
51. Sorry. Yes. I was testing you. You passed. You passed. Well done. Okay, good. 51 degrees. Excellent. Okay. Now, remember, we want the height of the block of flats, right? So,
yes.
In reference to this 51-degree angle that we have over here, what is the block of flats if we had to label it? This
would be the block of flats is the opposite side.
Ooh,
no, adjacent.
Good, it's the adjacent side.
Yes.
The adjacent side. And the 100 meters that we have will be our?
Is the opposite.
Good, is the opposite side. Now, use our SOHCAHTOA.
Yes, we're going to use 10.
Beautiful, we're going to use 10. Good, so you need to give me an equation.
Okay,
I lied. We've labeled. Now you need to tell me what we have and what we have and what we want.
Oh, okay, sure. So okay. we have a 51 degrees.
Good. We have 51 degrees.
And we have 100 meters.
Good. And we have 100 meters, which is our what side?
Now our want is the block of flats height.
Good. Which is adjacent. The hypotenuse. Which one is it?
It's the adjacent.
Good. This is the adjacent, and we've got the opposite side.
Yes. Okay. So should I construct the equation?
Yes. Give me an equation.
Okay. So it's going to be 1051.
1051
is equal to opposite over adjacent.
Good. What is my opposite?
Our opposite is 100 meters.
Good. 100 over. We're just going to call it block of flats. Let's call it B. Okay.
But okay, I also did the same thing too.
Good. Next
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so we're gonna multiply both sides by b, the block of
Good.
flats.
B. Good. So B 10, 1, 100. Excellent.
Then we want, yes. Then we want to leave b alone, so we're gonna divide both sides by 10, 51.
Good. And right. Therefore, B is equal to
80,98
good 80,98
meters.
Beautiful. Oh, Anatita, you're on fire these days, dude. Killing it.
I just love this stuff.
Yeah,
I just found out I was in love with this yesterday. First love its type.
right. It's really good, isn't it? Quite nice once you've got the hang of it, hey? Yes. I know, 100% for this section. 100%. Nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, Kama, what's up, my sweetie?
Sorry, ma'am. I was just going to ask. So, by assuming that the two lines are parallel, do we say that we could also use like alternating angles?
Absolutely.
Like if they did ask us for the angles and everything.
Absolutely. So this angle, because this one is 39 degrees, we could have easily made that one 39 degrees. Well, okay.
Okay.
Which means instead of using tan, we could have used, instead of using tan 51, we could have used tan 39.
Okay.
Yeah. You can test it out if you like. You'll see that you'll get the same. Excellent question. Excellent question. All right. Okay. Thumbs up if you guys are understanding what's happening at the moment. Everybody okay with what's happened on the screen? Ooh, Mokalang, if you're going to give me a thumbs up with the crying face, you need to tell me where I've lost you and what it is we're not 100% understanding. Okay. Okay. Excellent, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Let's look at the next question. Right. Now, the next question said, oh my goodness, Japan, that's amazing. That's amazing. That is amazing. All right. Everybody who doesn't quite like 100% understand what happened, I want us to have a conversation. But before we do that, I want everybody else to answer this question over here. Find the height of the office block. Now, I want to remind you guys, like we said, if the distance from here to here is 100 meters, what is the distance from here to here going to be? Good. Yeah, I can see it, but this is also going to be 100 meters. Okay. Now, let me ask another obvious question. If the height of our block of flats is 80,98, what is the distance from here to here going to be? Good. It's also going to be 80,8. Excellent. 98. Now, when this question says, find the height of the office block, are we going to use Pythagoras to find, or are we going to use our trig ratios to find the whole height of the office block? Are we going to use it to find the whole height? Okay. Right. This is a yes or no question, guys. Are we going to, do we need to look for the whole height? Yes or no? Okay. Not really. Okay, I can get why some of you guys will say yes. But the answer is no. What we only really need is this part over here, right? This is the only part we need, because as soon as we get that part, we can add it to that part, and that will give us the value of the whole of this block. Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Okay, so we only need to find this area here, because once we find that answer, we can then just add 80.98, and that'll give us the total of it. All right, for those of you who understand what's happening, I want you to go ahead and answer this question. Label, here's your angle, here is your angle. Label your triangle, look for what you have and what you want, and then draw an equation and find the answer. Everybody else, let's have a conversation. If you are struggling, I need you to put your hand up. Anotida, if your hand is up, I'm going to assume that you're struggling and you need help. If not, I'm going to ask you to put your hand down. Okay. Anotida?
Oh, no, I'm not struggling. I just want to answer this one.
Okay. I'm going to give everybody a chance to catch up with you, okay? Because I have a feeling you already the answer. Yeah.
Or should I just go mute for now and just relax?
Just for a bit. Give everybody a chance to catch up with your super fast brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is empty. Okay. I'll chill.
Okay. Chill. Got it. All right. Hello, what's up, my sweetie?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, my
sweetie. My name is Didi. Yeah, ma'am, I just wanted to ask, where do we get the B from?
The B?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So because remember we were using this triangle, this one over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're using this triangle, and this side, if we use our 51-degree angle, this side over here was our adjacent. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So when we said tan of 51 degrees, we said opposite, which was 100 meters. You agree with me? That's why we wrote 100.
Yes, ma'am.
Over adjacent, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of writing adjacent, I just decided, let's call the block of flats. That's why, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Got me?
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Ashley. Play Queen, what's up?
Hey girl, yeah, man. Kuningi. Are we still doing probability?
It's coming up. So we're going to do trig and then start.
So what probability? So this is trig.
This is still trig. So this is trig.
Cool.
Next week is the last week we'll be doing it, and then after that we're going to jump into stats and probability.
Oh my lord. Okay. Yay, because I was so lost. Because I was like in my head, I knew that we were doing trig, right? But I was like, isn't this probability?
No,
I could have sworn you said you were doing probability.
Not yet.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Sure, no problem. Okay, we're almost there. We're going to get to the other stuff soon. I think Sleeping came late on Monday, so she didn't see the breakdown. I'll send you the breakdown very soon. All right. I am just a little bit. I am today. I'm quite. All right, guys. Okay, let's talk about this flat block of flats over here. Anybody apart from Anochida who thinks they have an answer for me for this area of our block of flats? This one over here. Does anybody want to give us their labels, their haves and wants, and their equation? No, guys, don't be these people right now. They can say that all teachers are looking blue today. So, it might just be me. Can anybody venture for us what's happening over here in this top triangle? Remember, guys, we're using this triangle over here, that one. Okay, and we want this. Okay. Any volunteers? Anybody? Somebody? Okay. Which part of the office are we calculating? This top part. Okay, the top part. All right, okay. I'm going to do this one very quickly. I know I have my angle of 25 degrees. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to label it. Right, I'm going to label. I know that this is going to be my adjacent. And the side that I'm actually looking for is my opposite. I know that you guys can answer at least this for me. Between sine, cos, and tan, which one am I going to use? Let's answer at least that. Sine, cos, or tan? Good. Thank you, Caitlin. Good. Tan. Excellent. So, number 2 is have versus want. What I have is I have my adjacent side, which is 100 meters. And I have my angle, which is 25 degrees. And what I want is my opposite side. I know I'm going to use tan. Then number 3, I'm going to set up my equation. So I will say tan 25 degrees is equal to opposite, which is what I want, over adjacent, which is 100. Now, my next step is to multiply both sides by 100. So I end up with 100 tan 25 is equal to the opposite side. Therefore, the opposite side is equal to how much? Punch that into your calculator, guys. Give me an answer. 100 tan 25 is equal to what? Excellent. 46,63. Good. 46,63 meters. Right. Now, that's not my whole tower, or my whole office block. It's just this section here. So this part is 46,63. Now, what do I need to do with that 46,63? If I want to get the whole length of my entire block, what do I need to do with that 46,63? That's it, Mamelo. We're going to add. So we're going to take 46,63 plus 80,98, which is equal to, beautiful, Caitlin, amazing, well done, 127, that's it, offense, 127,61 meters. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult were these questions? 1 being easy, and 10 being, yo, ma'am, help me. Okay, I'm seeing very high numbers. Okay, I'm seeing a few 1s, a few 2s. Kama again being the extraness that she is, bombastic side eye, on you. Also you. Okay, not in this case. Okay, not in this case. We will only round off if they tell us to. In this case, they say, put your answers down correct for 1 decimal place. So instead of writing 6-1, we will just write 6. Okay. Easy out of 10. Good. All right, guys. Okay. So the only way we get better at this is if we practice. Okay. We need to practice how to interpret what's happening on the screen. We need to practice how well we're understanding what's happening. And that's the only way that the level of difficulty is going to get easier. The more of these we see, the easier they are for us. Okay, let's look at this next question. But before we look at the next question, we're going to have a very, very, very quick brain break. Yes, Jaden, that's what practice. I love it. All right. These are called rebus puzzles. And for those of you who are here during the holidays will remember how we do this puzzles. Okay, all of these drawings make up common phrases that we will possibly. Okay, so teacher Nels, are you here? Oh my gosh, Didi just gave away the first one. Okay, I was going to ask teacher Nelly to help us look at this first one over here. If you look at this, I've got e-movie and movie. What does that tell us this is? Written 3 times. So this is obviously 3D. 3D movie.
Oh, now I understand. Even the next time, like, oh, now I see it.
Okay, you can get the next one. I'm seeing
you already have the answers.
Yes, they already have the answers. Okay, this one is 3 times, but this one is right at the top. So this one would be top secret. Okay. So this one is top secret. Let's look at another one. This one is not going to be, well, these are a little bit easier. What about this one and this one? These two at the bottom. Now, these are a little bit more difficult. Let's see if you can get them. Thank you. I thought it was going to be difficult.
You guys are so smart. Like,
okay, so we get it 4 times. So this one is going to be forget it. Forget it. Which is guys. Okay, and this one is try and is understand. So this one is try to understand. You guys are too good. You guys are way too good.
Yeah.
I know, guys.
40 years. Wow.
Guys. All right, let's start here at the top. I saw somebody already give us this one. We know that this one down here is 40 years. What about this one here? Top one over here. I saw somebody already give us this answer.
Yeah.
Yes. Jessica is saying around the world, but something is missing. Good. It's TRIP around the world. So this one is trip around the world. This one is pretty cool.
I would love that.
This one is also very easy. I also want to trip around the world. Okay. Yeah. Sipping on some lemon on A, because the lemon is on top of A.
Okay. Oh.
Lemon on A. Okay.
Well done, guys.
Yeah. I know, lemon on grenade. No, I don't think that's it. All right, what about this last one over here? This one is nice and easy. There are many, many cues. So it's excuse me, which is excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. So these are called rebus puzzles. And like I said to the people who joined us during the holidays, if you enjoy stuff like this, people actually do this for a living. Anybody who works in marketing or advertising, this is what their job is. It's to take words or take pictures and have people interpret them, whatever it is that they're doing. So if you like this kind of stuff, you may have a future in marketing or advertising. One of the two. Look into that kind of job. It might be your future. Yeah. Excellent stuff, guys. All right. Let's do a quick stretch because Jaden said I'm looking tired. So I need to. And to the side. I wish accounting was that easy. Never. Never on this planet. Physics was that. You know, I very, very much enjoyed physics when I was in school. Physics, especially the chemistry part. Not so much the physics part of it. The chemistry part was nice. The physics, the laws of motion, equations of motion. Chemistry. That wasn't only part where like, princess. No. No, you did that to yourself. I took that. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, let's continue. Let's have a look at this one. This question over here, which is a little bit easier. Agreed. No, I'll do those two. They're quite nice for me. All right. Okay, let's look at this next question over here. It says, in triangle ABC, so our whole triangle ABC, CD is perpendicular to A. All right. Good. And he's already done with this question. She's not even playing around. She's already done. All right. Then it says, triple A is equal to X. Now, I'm going to ask you guys again. They've already told us it's an angle. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We've got an angle. What are you going to do, guys? To solve for the angle. Because obviously they're going to ask us to solve for the angle. What are we going to do? Anybody got any ideas? Shift. Thank you. We're going to shift. Okay, whenever we see an angle missing, guys, angle, first thing you need to think is shift. I call it a shift angle. We all know this. It's a shift angle. All right. No, Machiavelli, this is not maths. Teacher Nels, could you help Machiavelli out? No worries, Jonathan. Thanks for joining us. Okay, no worries. Good. We're going to click shift at some point. B is 41 and AD, which is this part, is 10. No, not 10, 14. No, AC is 14 and BD is. So technically, this shouldn't be there. That part shouldn't be there. That 10 should not. Okay, and this should be 80. Okay. All right. So let's look at the first one. It says, calculate the numerical value of H correct to 2 decimal places. Now, I already saw everybody tell me step number 1. Step number 1 is to label. Right. Excellent. Step number 2, my have versus want. Step number 3, equation. You guys have exactly 3 minutes to answer this question without me. Okay, here's the hint. The only hint I'm going to give you is this is our reference angle. This is our reference angle. And also, he already gave away how to answer this question. So you guys go ahead, answer this one for me. Put your favorite emoji in the chat. We've got exactly 3 minutes, guys. Let's go for it. Offensive already done. Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent, Princess. Wonderful, Mamello. Nice, Renee. I'm not abandoning you. I'm focusing. I'm focusing. I'm watching you, Slay Queen. Didi, is this you answering the question for us? Nice, Amakelang.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you going to answer the question for us?
Yes, ma'am.
Love to see it. Anutita, stop cheating. Stop cheating. Anutita's not supposed to put the answer in the chat. I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Okay, ma'am, should I start or are we still waiting for the rest?
I'm just gonna, no, I think we can start because Anutita's giving the answer away now. Okay, but I think we've got enough emojis. All right, label for me. This 15 units is going to be our what size?
It's going to be our adjacent.
Excellent. And our H that we're looking for is going to be our?
Opposite.
Beautiful. All right, we've labeled. Done. What do we have?
We have our adjacent.
Good. We have our adjacent
and then our angle, which is 41 degrees.
Beautiful. And we want.
We are looking for the opposite.
Beautiful. So what are we going to use?
We're going to use 10.
Excellent. We're going to use 10. Okay. Now, give me an equation.
My equation is going to be 1041 equals h over 15.
So 8 over 15. Good. Next step.
And then on both sides, I'm going to times it with 15.
Good. Multiply by the sides. Therefore, my 8 will be equal to 15 and 41, which is how much?
Yes, ma'am. And then afterwards, I'm going to give it gave me the answer of 13,04.
13,041.
Pardon?
What are we calculating in?
We're calculating for our opposite. Is it units?
Units. Good.
Oh, okay.
Beautifully beautiful. All right. Excellent.
Thank you. Bye.
Beautiful one. Beautiful one. Good. We now know that this one over here is 13,04. All right. So when we come back on Monday, next week, Monday, we're going to answer this last question over here that says, determine the numerical value of x correct to 2 decimal places. Please answer the place poll for us today. And today is also quiz day. So please make sure that you are answering. Yes, Princess.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, my sweetie. What's up?
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, what if you forget to write the word units? Will you be marked 1 down or?
No, I don't think in this case you will. But you know what you said? Most of the time, each teacher will mark how everything. So if you have a strict teacher who doesn't want you to make mistakes, then they'll probably mark you down. But I think most teachers would know.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right, guys. That's it from me. I'm going to rush off. Speaking now, are we all good? Okay. Last question.
Not yet.
Okay. There's still a lot of people who haven't answered the poll. That's okay. Hi, Rafika.
Yeah.
Ma'am, hi, ma'am.
Hi, my sweetie. What's up?
Ma'am, I just wanted to ask if we were given like the triangle on the left and they told us to calculate, would we be able to calculate using the 90 degrees?
No, not in this case. Okay. Not in this case. Okay, because the 90-degree angle only gives us a reference of either 0, 1, or 2. Okay, so we won't be able to use the 90. You would need this thing. You would need. Okay.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I just have a quick question. I just want to know, in maths, I really struggle when it comes to the exam. What is the difference between when they say calculate and determine actually?
Absolutely nothing.